In this lesson, we're going to look at tidying up the models we've just exported from Marvelous Designer in Max and getting it ready for the next texturing phase. So I've imported the OBJs, the separate ones, the original duvet that we made, and then these secondary fabrics that we've just finished doing. So what I'll do is pick the pillows and cushions first and select by element. I'll detach these and I'll also detach that. And that means now that I can individually work on these. So I'll add an edit poly modifier to this, select all verts and do the weld trick that I shown earlier. It's not exactly a trick, but it just helps. Right, there's nothing to weld on that one. Okay, that's good. So just hit the tick and then we can just turbo smooth this with isoline display on. And maybe we'll try a relax modifier actually and see how that works, seeing as it's a throw. It needs to be a bit smoother than normal. So we'll find relax. That's kind of taken a bit of the harshness away. And we'll turbo smooth that with 2 iterations. And hopefully that should be okay. With the cushions, same thing again. Just go through weld. There shouldn't be anything to weld on this because we only used one piece of geometry, if you remember. We didn't make anything inside the pillows. So that should be fine. And we should just be able to turbo smooth those. And that makes the cushions look a lot nicer than before. Just enhances the detail around the bottom of the cushions and tightens everything up. So with the pillows, we'll isolate these. Piping looks a bit thick and it doesn't look like it's tidied up at the edges. That might be something we go and take a look at while we're when we come to texture them. So we'll select all weld as we've been doing. Get rid of some of the verts. And we'll turbo smooth these and see how they look. Okay, so the piping's not far away on some of them. It just looks like it needs to be brought in a little bit, so we might end up redoing that in Max, like I mentioned in the previous lesson. And we'll just do the duvet one last time. Weld. Get rid of the excess vertices. And then we'll turbo smooth this. And that should really enhance some of the creases. And that looks totally different once you've used a turbo smooth. Although it does look like it's made out of shell suit now because it's shiny. So we'll just go into a camera. And we'll try and get a quick render of this. We'll just put GI solution right down. I think I probably got quite high settings on this as this is a test scene. We'll just put everything down to 8 on the lights. And the same for the material. Just put that down to 32. And we'll give this a render and see what it looks like. So I'm going to pause while I render and we'll see what it looks like after. So the render's finished. The bed looks alright. Obviously when it's textured it won't look quite as plasticine-y. That's the idea of a clay render. This is probably going to have a nice woolen texture on it when it's done. As I said, I'll go in and I'll fix this this edging to the pillow in 3ds Max in the scene and show you how to do what I mentioned doing earlier. And then yeah, just now it's all ready for being textured up. Just got some shelving in there which is going to go in the scene too, and I'm quite happy with how it's looking so far, so I hope you are too. Thank you.